MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today. The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when a third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone is going to be awfully small today.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
Here's Manny Machado now, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. He's set, and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line. Oh, look at Seager. He's up with it. The throw. How about that?
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. The average coming in 257, 17 home runs and 42 runs batted in. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Still 1-2. Turner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounce to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Machado has to hurry, and there's one away. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average. Home runs up to 30 now, and 76 driven in. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. One out and a runner on second base. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knee.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Gamble at second with 2 down. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Kyle Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Kike Hernandez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Set to get his day started, Chris Taylor, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Looking at his career totals, Taylor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 15.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one's down to third. Seager has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His club trails 1-0. At the plate, Kyle Seager, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Kyle Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And he struck him out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. Haniger, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Kershaw, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to this presentation of Major League Baseball on MLB Network from Seattle. All set now for the top of the 3rd in this one.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Striding into the box, Austin Barnes. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he got him.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, if you don't know about it already, that's what they call the King's Court here at Safeco Field. It started back in 2011, and ever since then, fans have bought special tickets to sit in that section and cheer on Felix Hernandez when he's on the mound.
Yeah, it sure has, Matt. And what I love most is when these fans start chanting K, 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 K with 2 strikes on the batter. It's awesome. They love King Felix here, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, he's really meant a lot to this organization and this fan base over the years, so it's great to see them support him in such a cool way. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Justin Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. Dozier stands at first with 1 out. Line towards center field. Gordon is there. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 8, Manny Machado.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the stretch. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Kemp, once an Atlanta Brave, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Two out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he fouls this one off. Kershaw now on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hernandez going back on it at the track. Gone! Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Gordon has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Ben Gamel. Snap throw from the catcher, but he dives back safely. Motter, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fouled away. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mariners 1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Again, a 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, You have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
There's ball four.
Ball four.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Chris.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Cano for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled off. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And that misses ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, He could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in, Austin Barnes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bouncer up the middle. Mutter ranging up the middle. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Brian Dozier. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Weak chopper up the line. But that one rolls foul. take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Dozier, base runner at first with one out.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Third baseman number 8, Manny Machado.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in now the third baseman Manny Machado.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA, and it's still 3-1. Here now it's Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Next for Seattle, Taylor Motter. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Barnes waits on it. 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Settling in now, D. Gordon. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Cano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-0 count. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
The 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Cano now at second. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mariners 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Score holds, it's 3-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Striding in, Chris Taylor. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Chris Taylor.
He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Popped him up. Henniger is after it. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch to third. There is Seager. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
One ball.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. And he makes the catch in the corner. Mariners are down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Manny Machado will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's 2 for 4. Jock Peterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jock Peterson.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 37 homers and 71 runs batted in. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. That's a foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Jock Peterson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 31.
Zach Roscoe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59. Zach Roscoe.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Fouled away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Marker.
Now at the plate, Taylor Motter. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ball one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hernandez moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still trail it here 3-1. James Pazos enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Pazos stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Bellinger leads off second with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Chris.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at second here with one man out. Softly hit out toward short. And there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for L.A., and it's still 3-1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Daniel Hudson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Daniel Hudson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Healy stands at second with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles win for a division best 113th time. Clayton Kershaw wins his 17th game of the season with 15 strikeouts. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw, his 17th win of the season. The loss goes to Felix Hernandez. He falls to 9-11. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.